Good morning and welcome to Vlogmas Day 20. I was right, morning came early, sure did. But I got yesterday's vlog edited this morning and that is just about ready to post. I've got to take Chloe to school this morning because Christian doesn't have a first period final. So he doesn't have to go until 10, however she has to be there at 8. And so yeah, I'm her ride. Things are good this morning. I will come back, well that lighting in there was better. I'll come back, make the bed, and start getting things rolling here. I'm just going to wash my robe and get that running while I'm gone. I got it all done yesterday because I knew that I wasn't going to have time this morning or today to be able to do any of it. And so all that's done. I don't have to worry about any laundry today, which is always a great feeling. Chloe is dropped off. She is not feeling the day. They are just both so tired and worn out and over the whole testing thing. I remember what that felt like at that age, and I'm glad I don't have to do it anymore. So I'm headed to Starbucks. I'm going to get a turkey bacon sandwich. Sam's traveling today, so I asked him if he wanted anything before he left. He wants egg bites and coffee. He doesn't mind their coffee, so I'm gonna do that. And then I've got my 2 cards that I need to send in the mail, so I'm right here, so I'm just gonna drop those in. That will be done. And then once I get home, I'm going to just go ahead and get ready for the day. And then I am going to start the whole process of cooking and baking and all of that. I need to go through the refrigerator this morning and get that all organized because I am going to be ordering my Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, Christmas like 4-day period, whatever you want to call it, groceries today to pick up tomorrow. And so I want to, holy cow, gas like shot up. It was $2.32 yesterday and it's now $2.69. Wowzer. Anyways, sorry, squirrel. So I am going to get the refrigerator all organized and just ready for the incoming food. I feel like this time of year is always just like playing Tetris almost, because it's like you have all of this stuff that you normally don't keep on hand, but you've got to find a place to like weasel it in. So got that going, and I want to kind of start getting the stuff ready for my Christmas table, my Christmas dinner table. So we'll kind of be putting some things together. I'm waiting on something that's coming tomorrow that has just taken forever. I don't know what in the world. So that will come tomorrow, but I can do other stuff in the meantime to prepare and kind of get me a little bit ahead of the game. I am very much about the whole mindset of what can I do now to make later easier. And so that's kind of what we're gonna do. Is we're gonna do some stuff today and tomorrow that is going to make Christmas Day and Christmas Eve easier. So we always do soup, salad, and bread on Christmas Eve because we open up our presents on Christmas Eve. I'm curious what you guys do, so in the comments let me know, do you do Christmas presents on Christmas Eve or Christmas morning or Christmas Day? We do, like I said, presents Christmas Eve and stockings Christmas morning. So anyway, all of that to say, we do the candlelight service at a church here in town. If we're traveling, we go back to my home church, but we do the one here in town that does a really, really great job with that. And so we do that service, and then we come home and we eat, and then we do presents. So we're doing broccoli cheddar soup, salad, and bread. I always do the soup in the crock pot. That way it can be cooking and staying warm while we are at the candlelight service, and then when we come home, it's ready. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to cook. I don't have to prep. It's all together. I always set the plates out and everything. That way when we walk in the door, we're ready to sit down to eat. So it's nice because this church that we go to the service for, they have like multiple times that you can go. So we do the 3 o'clock one. That way it's, done before 9 and then we can get home and get along with our evening, because that takes a while. So it is 42 degrees here today. As you know, I have to put the Christmas lights on the mailbox. This year's just been funny with lights. You guys know the boondoggle with all the Christmas trees, and the fact that like literally every single one of them had lights out. And then to leave the house yesterday and see only half of my greenery display lighting was highly irritating. All right, I'm gonna order. Do you want to be on YouTube?
No. And I don't want to be neither.
So like I said before, neither of my parents want to be on YouTube. Rude. All right, so this is the situation currently. We are doing some baking. I've already got these done over here. I've got 2 pans started here for crack candy. And I just need to melt the brown sugar for those and the butter and get that poured on, and then the chocolate. But what I'm going to do right now is my peanut clusters. So I'm going to show you how to do that in the crock pot. Super easy, not hardly any cleanup at all. And like I said, really quick. It takes like an hour. So, but you're not doing anything because the crock pot's doing it all. Okay, the first thing that I'm going to do, or that I already did, was I put a crock pot liner on my crock pot pan. This just saves a lot of cleanup and hassle at the end, because like melted chocolate can kind of be a pain to have to clean up. So I put that on here, and then I'm going to coat the bottom with 1 package of the milk chocolate Ghirardelli melts and 1 package of the dark chocolate Ghirardelli melts. And you just kind of give it one of these just to make sure that it's kind of balanced out according to dark chocolate and milk chocolate. And then next you're going to add 1.5 cups of chocolate chips. And then 4 cups of peanuts. And you're just going to mix all of that together. It doesn't have to be totally mixed, but you do kind of want, you know, a decent amount of mixing to take place. And then all you do is put your crock pot lid on, and you are going to run it on low for 1 hour. All right, here is the current situation with the refrigerator. So as you can see, we just have things shoved willy-nilly. No rhyme or reason to any of this. I did take these out this morning when I got back from picking up Chloe, or taking Chloe rather. And I got those all washed out and ready for the incoming food. Now I need to go ahead and just clean through here, organize things, put things where they belong, and just get everything much more structured, because right now there is not a lot of structure happening here. So that is what I'm going to do next. All right, this is looking much, much better. So I've got everything organized down there. I have this whole tray or shelf empty, so I can go ahead and put things that I cook, like casseroles that I pre-cook, down there. I've got all the cheese and stuff put away for what we need. These right here are for my summer pots. My cranberries are back here for my summer pots. My pine is for my summer pots. And then up here, all of my bins will be ready for tomorrow when all my incoming groceries come in. So that is looking good there. The door is organized. We've got that ready. Some of the stuff is just gonna have to go outside in the garage refrigerator, but for the most part, this is good to go for what's gonna go in here. This over here is still a mess. I want to make another batch of the red and green cookies over here. But, oh, and I have my butter out melting so that I can put it in the crock. My issue is I need to make the topping for this and get this going. On the way to school this morning, Chloe's braces bracket fell off. So we have a impromptu orthodontist appointment at 3:45. And it is now 1:17. Both kids are home. Christian's got friends here studying. And I just don't know that I'm gonna have enough time to do both of those. So I think I'm going to go ahead, get the crack candy totally made and done. And then that way everything outstanding will be all finished before we leave. I can come back and kind of start a new wave, if you will. So I think that is the plan. I'm going to get the last few things picked up on the counter that I'm not going to use, and that way, and find a home for all of these that were in my fridge, somewhat drank. But that's all right. If that's the worst of my problems, we're good, right? Okay, so I'm going to kind of clean this up, and then I will show you how to make the topping for the crack candy. What you're gonna do for your crack candy topping is you're going to mix 1 cup of butter unsalted with 1 cup of brown sugar. And then you're just gonna melt that and then bring it to a boil and let it boil for 3 minutes. All right, once it gets to this point, you can see that it's starting to caramelize. You are gonna let it boil for 3 minutes. And then after that, you are going to add your 1 teaspoon of vanilla once you remove it from the heat. All right, you're gonna remove it from the heat, and then you are going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And then just stir that in. And then you are going to pour this over the top of your crackers. And some of them might start floating, and that's okay. But you just want to try to keep it as even as you possibly can. And then once that is all covered, you are going to put it in a 350-degree oven for 5 to 7 minutes. And then once you remove it from the oven, you are going to let it sit for 2 minutes. And then after you let that cool for 2 minutes, you are going to sprinkle 2 cups of your chocolate chips over the top. Put it back into the oven for 1.5 minutes. Then you'll take it out of the oven and just spread your chocolate chips evenly over the top of the crackers. Once you get that spread out evenly, you are going to let that set for 20 minutes and then move it to your fridge and let it cool for 3 to 4 hours. Okay, this should be done. So we're gonna open this up and just, oh, perfect. And we are going to stir all of this together. You're just going to want to make sure that because you have a liner, that when you stir, you're getting all the way down on the bottom, and that your ingredients aren't getting stuck like in a crevice or whatever of your liner. And then once you get everything stirred and mixed up, you are going to just use your ice cream scooper. You could obviously use a spoon too. But then you're just going to do little mounds on either your Silpat mat or parchment paper. And then right away, I will just go over the top of them with sea salt. And this is the joys of crock pot liners, is I do not have to clean anything out of this. It is totally clean, and now I just have to wait for it to cool down and then put it away. It's super, super easy. All right, I feel really good about where we are. These are ready to go into the refrigerator. So I'm going to put those in right before we leave. That way they can be cooling the whole time that we're gone. And then these are all finished. I have got my first load of dishes going. I've got this all cleaned up and ready. I don't know that I'm gonna have time to do another batch of cookies today, so I'm just preparing as if I'm not going to. That way I don't come back to just total chaos in the kitchen and feel extremely overwhelmed when I walk in the door, because I have, you know, counters full of ingredients and all of the things out. But in all honesty, like if I don't get any more cookies made, I'm probably okay with that, because I feel like with those 2 pans and these 2 pans plus 3 pies, like we're not gonna be deprived of sugar. So I think I might just put a pause on any more baking at this point. So these are going to cool for a few hours. They go in the refrigerator as well. So I'll put 2 trays of them in the outside refrigerator in the garage, and then the other 2 trays in here. It is 2:50 and I'm getting a little bit panicky that I'm not going to be able to get my lights on the mailbox today. We need to leave here in about 15 minutes and it's supposed to rain tomorrow, and it looks like it's supposed to rain tomorrow. So I'm going to see really fast if I can run out there, whip those things on in 10 minutes and still be ready to go. This orthodontist appointment kind of popped up unexpectedly, and that's okay. We're gonna pivot and make the best of it, but we're also gonna continue to move forward and just try to get as much done as we can, fully knowing that we may not. So that's what I'm going to do really fast, and I will touch base with you afterwards. I probably will not take the camera out there with me just because it takes a few minutes to set up and all of the things, and I really just want to like get out there, crack it out, and then I'll show you the after. All right, I got it done. I don't know if you can see it right there. And we are headed to the orthodontist. I will be able to show you more when we drive back home. It's probably going to be almost dark, if not already dark, when we get back to the house. But anyway, it got done, and that makes me happy. My fingers have never moved so fast. Bless you. So like I said, we're headed to the orthodontist, and then when I get back home, I want to tackle the floors. The sun is bright. And get those done. And I thought there was one other thing that I needed to get done. Maybe that's it. All right, we are going to head on, and I will touch base with you guys when we get back to the house. All right, so we actually made it back before sundown. So I want to show you really quick what this looks like. All right, this is what it looks like up close. And I actually like the way that this looks better than the other ones. I tried something a little bit different with these lights. These are icicle lights. So I wanted to use these because I was just more able to spread out the lights more. With the icicle, you have, you know, the ones that hang down and dangle. And so with that, I was able to spread these lights out a lot better than you can when it's just one strand of light. So I was able to disperse these in a way that I couldn't otherwise with just the regular light strand. So I like the way it turned out. I'm thankful that I got it done tonight since it's supposed to rain tomorrow. And I would say that this is a win for today. So we're back home. Christian is at the library again. Chloe has not homework, but studying still to do. And she and I are going to grab some supper really quick. We took the lazy way out tonight since I was cooking and doing all of the things this afternoon. Oh, good Lord. And so we stopped by Chick-fil-A on the way back home. So we are going to quick eat that, and then she is going to go back to studying. This is horrible lighting, I'm sorry, but I can't open the door. Hi, Pie. She is going to go back to studying, and I am going to go back to getting stuff done. And I think we're looking pretty good for the day. I feel in a good place. I'm getting ready to put away the crack candy and the peanut clusters, but I wanted to show you a tip that I do when I have different things that are layered on top of each other, and that can run the risk of like melting or sticking together. I use wax paper. You could also use like parchment paper. If it's just cookies, I will use parchment paper. However, because both of these things have chocolate on them, in the event that they melted or stuck together, I would rather have wax paper. First of all, I get what they're going in, but can we just take a second and look at this super cute cookie tin from the Walmart. Love me some Walmart. This is so cute, so cute. So this is what I'm using to store my stuff here at home. I will just lay this down on top of, whatever paper, wax paper, parchment paper, and then I just draw a circle around the circumference, diameter? Who knows? I've already explained my whole math history. But you draw a circle around whatever it is that you're putting, your food into, and then you just cut that out. And when you do your layers in your container, then you just layer it and it all fits in, and you don't have like tucked in side, like just wads of extra stuff, because everything outside of this line is what would be wadded up in your storage container. So just a little tip, that is what I am getting ready to do right now. I'm going to put all of these away. I've got these already put away. And again, is this not the cutest thing ever? Love it. And I'm not a go-to for like Santa stuff. So the fact that this I find cute, like that's kind of saying a lot, because I'm not normally drawn to like Santa decor. And then on the inside, it's like these little houses are in the background, and it's just so cute. Oh, I love it. Also from Walmart, so my pie plates were pretty ratchet, and I saw these and they were at a decent price, and so I replaced my pie pans with these because we're, like I said, making 3 pies, and I just thought that these were really, really cute. My favorite colors, obviously, and the gold. And so I picked 3 of those up. And let's see, what else? I am not going to do any more baking. I think I already went over that earlier. I feel like I've kind of tapped out on that for right now. I do want to make some muffins tomorrow. I didn't get to that today because of the orthodontist appointment. But I do want to make some muffins tomorrow, and then on Friday, I am going to make the pies. And on Sunday, I am going to make my casseroles. So that's kind of where we are as far as food is concerned. I need to refill my cornstarch here. I had to refill my chocolate chips because I'd run out of those. These are a gift, so I need to put those where they belong. But we're making progress. So I'm gonna hurry, clean all of this up, and then do the floors really fast, and then we'll meet back. To prepare your cracked candy, all you're gonna do once it's done chilling, so this has chilled for, it's 7 o'clock. I put it in about 2:30, so 3.5 hours. You are just going to pop it out, and this just peels off the back. Super easy. And then you are just going to transfer it. I just transfer it over here to my Silpat that my peanut clusters were on. And then all you do is, like, you can break it apart with your hands if you want to. Because I am who I am, I'm gonna use a knife. And I just like to cut it. Just like that. And then you're just going to continue to cut it into little squares. Some people like to have just jagged pieces, kind of more like bark. But it's totally up to you. And even with this, as you cut it, like, you'll notice, like this right here kind of broke on its own. So it just all kind of depends what it wants to do. All right, all of this is put away. I already showed you guys that. This is what the candy crack looks like. And then these are the peanut clusters, and they have already, can't lift that up with one hand apparently. They have already been gotten into, so those are all ready. I'm going to go store those outside, and then they'll be out of the way in here and out of sight because I struggle with self-control when it comes to sugar, so it's good if I don't see it. So we've got that done, and now I'm going to start on the floors. Outfit of the day. I almost forgot, so I put my coat on. My kids are like, where are you going? I was like, the closet. So this is what I wore today. I've just got some really wide-legged black pants because today is black jeans, gray jeans, or black pants, gray pants. So I opted for the black jeans, and like I said, they are just really wide leg cargo. And then I just have this oversized sweater that I paired with it, and then I added the brown belt to go with it, just to add a little bit of contrast and kind of break apart the like family colors. And then the shoes are just my Adidas. I love these shoes, super comfy. And then I just have this what do I want to say, like long kind of pea coat. It's lightweight, which I love. It's helpful since it's 60 degrees right now. And then it just has a really cute hood on the back, and it ties if you want it to. Jewelry is really minimal. I just have this little, oh, what do you call it? Not tortoise shell. What's the white one? I can't even think. But that's what it is. So I've got that, and then the earrings, and that's all. I've got to figure out a different setup after Vlogmas for outfit of the day, because it's too dark back here in the closet and a little bit hard to see. So I've got to figure out what to do with that moving forward. But anywho, that's what today looked like. Now I'm putting on my pajamas. Chloe is getting all of her presents together for her friends. And I still have mine that I'm going to do tomorrow, but I found out that the person that I'm giving it to watches this channel, so I can't really do that in advance. So tomorrow I am going to do that, and I will show you guys. The floors are all done. The kitchen is all picked up. The girls are ready for bed. Hi, Pie. Day, you ready for bed? Yeah, me too. So they are moving about. Piper's doing well, for those of you asking. We're in a good place. The one thing that I forgot is my dad had done the Ritz cracker sandwiches, and we put them in the garage refrigerator to cool, and I totally forgot that they were out there. So tomorrow I need to do the chocolate for those. Tomorrow is massage day, which is why I wanted to make sure that I did the mopping today. I always try to do like the things that stress my back out the most the day before my massage, because then, you know, if I tweak my back or whatever, they can work it out and I don't have to have pain after my massage. What is the matter, Day? What? So that is that. I need to give the girls a bath. Tomorrow, girls being our dogs, that's what we call our dogs. And I'm hoping that I can get up in the morning. Do you need to go outside? Do you go outside? Chloe, will you let her out, babe? Thank you. I'm hoping that I can get up and give them a bath before my massage in the morning. That's at 9. So I think I can get that done, but that cranks my back too. It's like giving kids a bath on your knees. I mean, the older you get, like, my Lord, it just does all kinds of things to my body. So if I could get that done in the morning, then that would be done before my massage, and then I could have her roll out whatever takes place during that. So anyways, groceries come tomorrow. So we've got some meal prep. I want to make the muffins tomorrow. I didn't get a chance to do that today. And I know there's more stuff on my list, but I don't remember, and frankly, I don't want to think about it right now. Sam is traveling. He's actually flying home right now. So it's just the kids and I. I am going to get some tea. I'm going to get in my pajamas. Chloe's finishing this up. She just finished studying. Christian is wrapping up his studying. It is 10 o'clock, and this is the earliest that any of us have been ready for bed this week, so it feels really good. Tomorrow is the last day of finals. Tomorrow is the last day of school. Praise the Lord. All of us are ready. Frankly, I don't know who is more excited, me or the children. So it's good. I don't think I have anything else to report. So if you hung out with me all day today, comment the word of the day down below, which is peppermint. And until next time, friends, just remember, be intentional about what is important and necessary, and eliminate all of the rest. I will see you